change is constantly amongst us. It's what life is about, isn't it? I think you said earlier, the one guaranteed thing is change, and we all have to adapt to that and get used to it. But I think sometimes there can be casualties, certainly amongst managers in football, because I don't see any club in our four main leagues, particularly the Premier League, having a manager who's been there for anything more than 4 or 5 years. Can you imagine thinking, well, yeah, he's been there. Glasner's been at Palace now for 13 years. No, no it ain't going to happen. And I think that's true across the board
Yeah.
of the teams. Clubs, the owners demand success in the form of one trophy or another. And if that isn't forthcoming within, depending on the club, but shall we say within a couple of years, then basically you're yesterday's man or woman for that matter. We've never seen a woman manager in our league, have we yet? But that perhaps will come at some stage.
It would, yeah.
And that'll be an interesting one to see.
Yeah.
It will be interesting. And I think it will happen as well, because you can get some very good women managers, and particularly the lady who managed Chelsea. She's now the manager of the USA international women's team, but she was excellent, and you could imagine her functioning quite well in a male football team. But yeah, the idea of a long-term manager, I don't know who the longest-serving manager in the Premier League is. Can you have any ideas? It could be someone like Arteta, I suppose, couldn't it?
Probably Pep Guardiola. Or was it Arteta?
Of course, he's got to be the man. Yeah, absolutely. He went there in 2015. Yeah. So yeah, I'd forgotten him. But yeah, so he's been there 12 years, hasn't he? But I just have a feeling once he goes, I don't know, but once he goes, Man City may revert to this kind of short-term manager's job. Maybe the pressure on managers is such nowadays that even the managers are not really able to stand against all the pressure that's put on them for more than 2 or 3 years. It's not a matter of money. It's a matter of just constant pressure of demands of the owners and the fans to get success. And we can see at West Ham, I mean, they've struggled in the league. They did win in the cup on Saturday, glad to say, but they've been struggling. And Nuno, who I think is a good manager, that's my personal view, could well lose his job if they don't pick up in the Premier League. So their jobs, even good managers find they're under pressure and sometimes lose their jobs.
Yeah, they do, unfortunately. That's the sort of footballing world that we live in today. Now, just on that point, funny enough, it says Kylian Mbappe has averaged one manager every 1.4 years. Ever since he got to PSG in 2017, a trend started. 6 managers in 8 years. During his time at PSG, he saw the likes of Unai Emery, Thomas Tuchel, Mario Pochettino, and Christophe Galtier get sacked. Now at Real Madrid, he has seen Carlo Ancelotti and Xabi Alonso get sacked in only a year and a half of being a Real Madrid player. So it just proves that point, doesn't it, that you're making about the trend of people getting sacked just like that. Anyway, so now the next one that we're going to go is a did you know? It says now that Manchester United, well, did you know that now that Manchester United are out of all tournaments, they will play only 40 games this season? The last time they played only but games in one season was in 1915. And that was because of World War One. World War One.
Well, yeah. I mean, they play 38 in the Premier League, don't they? 38 games. So they've had next to nothing. Of course, I suppose they're out of the FA Cup, aren't they? They're out of the Carabao Cup.
Yeah.
So there's no other games for them to play.
No, it's just Premier
It's
League.
amazing.
I know.
Wow.
It's World War One. 1915. That's a
Did you
start.
did you watch them that season?
No.
I'm being very rude. I'm sorry.
I wish I did. I'll be a time traveler then, wouldn't I?
No, that's amazing. That statistic, though, that's
I
incredible.
know it is, isn't it? Yeah. Now, Jürgen Klinsmann on Xabi Alonso's sacking. I feel really sorry for him. It's a sign that not everything is 100% there. I think he's a great coach. From one coach to another, that's must carry some weight then, shouldn't it? Because we respect Jürgen Klopp. Did I say Jürgen Klinsmann? Jürgen Klopp. Jürgen Klopp.
You said Klinsmann. You said, but Klopp said it. Yeah.
It's Klopp. It's Klopp that said it. Now, Salah. Is this? Do we know if he's still at? Do we know if he would still be at Liverpool after this January transfer window?
I think he will be. I mean, he's not back from AFCON, I don't think yet, is he? But I don't see him going anywhere this window. We don't know that. It could come out of the blue. But no, I sort of felt he settled his differences with the club and with the team and with Slots before he went. Now, we don't know that. We're not privy to the details. But I think he'll stay on. But I wouldn't be surprised if he goes at the end, in the summer, at the end of the season. Because I think, although they may have put an elastoplast over what happened, clearly there's a depth of not getting on together, I think, with Slot more than anybody, because he's the manager and the guy who made the selection decisions. So I think that's a pretty deep wound for Salah, who felt he'd given everything to the club over 6-7 years, whatever. I think he will go, and whether he'll go to Saudi, I think they were monitoring things before the window opened in case he wanted to leave Liverpool at that stage. But I suspect he'll go there, for a pot full of money at the end of this season. He's probably about the right age to think about going to Saudi Arabia. It'll be a shame because, again, we'll have lost another